So it was decided that Abraha was going to attack. And Abraha ordered his soldiers to march down towards Mecca, and they moved down the slopes to a place between Mina, Arafah and Muzdalifah, where the elephant decides to sit down. Now, no matter what they did, they prodded the elephant, they beat the elephant, they even lacerated the elephant, they stuck hooks into the elephant wouldn't budge. When they got the elephant up to face another direction, it started moving towards that direction. Each time they turned the elephant round to face Mecca again, the elephant would sit down. So this was a big sign for them. Those people used to believe in signs, but Abraha didn't read this sign, or he chose not to read this sign. So they carried on anyway, because it was their plan to destroy Mecca at all, destroy the house at all costs anyway. So they moved down towards Mecca, and all of a sudden a sound could be heard from the sky, a faint hum, getting louder and louder and louder, until from far off in the distance you could see a black cloud moving towards Mecca. And it came from the direction of Jeddah, towards the port that the Arabs used to use. Coming inland, it was thousands upon thousands of birds. And they say the birds looked something like bats. And people have tried to understand what these birds were. And if you look at this particular bird, it does look the same colouring as a bat. Well, anyway, these birds moved in. Each bird had in its beak a stone the size of a chickpea and 2 stones in its feet. Now you can imagine the noise the army was obviously making as well, and then the noise from the heavens above, where thousands upon thousands of birds, very loud, when birds congregate together, they make a lot of noise. So they're swooping down and they're releasing their load. As these pebbles hit the army, disease breaks out amongst the army, a plague or something like that, but it's instantaneous. So they start to get open sores, and they start to suffer, and they start to die. And it didn't hit everybody, because everybody kind of moved away, and everybody started to make their way back towards Yemen, and many died on the way. And it said that Abraha barely made it alive to Yemen, where he died as well. And it was some kind of plague. And because of this miraculous event, Allah mentions it in the Quran, Alam tara kayfa fa'ala rabbuka bi ashabil fil. And forever afterwards, it was like an earmark for the Arabs. The Arabs didn't have a calendar. So forever afterwards, this date was used as, the date that, 3 years before the year of the elephant, al-Fil, or 2 years after the year of the elephant. And this was the year that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, was born. And this event gave huge prestige to the Quraysh. And forever afterwards, they were known as the people of Allah, Ahl Allah. And